Afternoon baseball here on the show. Today we've got a good matchup ahead between the Boston Red Sox and the Minnesota Twins. It's Twins baseball on the show, and it's coming up next. Rich Hill, a left-hander from Massachusetts, will be doing the starting pitching here. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, this guy's had a real solid season up to this point. ERA under 3.5, which is saying something in these high-scoring games we see now in the game of baseball. This guy knows how to pitch, and if he's on, he knows how to minimize the damage. He'll be fun to watch in this one.
Underway now in the Sunday finale as the game's first pitch is taken for ball one. Fellas, these Twins, as they take the field this afternoon, 4-2 over their last 6 games, including a win last time out.
Hey, thanks, Matty. Hey, you know what, D-Roll? Try to get on a kind of a little mini winning streak here. Losing the first game of this series, winning game 2, and hopefully winning this series by pulling one out here today.
Yeah, Dan, they were able to shower that first loss off in the first game of this series and had a nice bounce-back game yesterday. Let's see if they can steal a series right here.
Not an altogether bad afternoon for baseball. 54 degrees here at first pitch. Hit out towards second. And that's out number 1.
Batting second, the right fielder, number 99, Alex Verdugo.
So the base is empty here with 1 away, and that brings up the outfielder Alex Verdugo. First pitch coming. Here it is. Maybe trying to back him up a bit there with the fastball. And there are our umpires calling balls and strikes is Mr. Ed Drummond.
Yeah, Matty. Hey, you know what, D-Roll? This Ed Drummond, he's a good umpire. Fair umpire, good ball and strike umpire. Pretty much straight down the road.
That's all you look for, Dan. Just be consistent. I don't care if you're given 2 to 3 inches off the outside corner, but you can't do it on the inside corner. If you're going to stick to one thing and stay consistent with it, no player will have a gripe with you.
The 1-1 home is a breaking ball that's taken for a ball.
Well, we all know he's not the greatest threat with the bat up there. His numbers certainly aren't that pretty, but hey, I give him credit. He's really working the count right here.
And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now. And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there. 2 away.
Man, I love watching a pitcher that just rears back and blows smoke by a guy at the letters. That's the ultimate challenge pitch, and for me personally, watching hitters swing and miss, man, that's a sight of beauty.
And that'll bring up J.D. Martinez. As the first pitch here's a bit high, it's ball 1. And you see the numbers there. He's been very dangerous at the plate, to say the least. Fastball high, and it's quickly 2-0.
Hey, you want to talk about being in a zone? This guy's been raking lately, and it all starts with his pitch selection. 2 great takes, and he's almost daring the pitcher just go ahead and challenge him.
There's a swing and a missile sent out to center field. Center fielder going back, and that one is gone. So it's a solo shot to dead center. 12 home runs for him now thus far. As the Red Sox get the game's first run, it's 1-0.
What a way to get things started while playing on the road. Top of the first and a big fly, just like that, and they take the lead.
Here's Xander Bogaerts now.
The shortstop,
As the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike 1. Comes in here right at 260. 7 homers and 21 driven in. Popped him up. Gonzalez is there to make the catch, and the side is retired. The Red Sox are on the board thanks to the solo home run. On to the bottom of the first. Boston's off to a 1-0 lead. Nate Eovaldi starts the game on the mound for the third and final game of the series. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, in this day and age where we're used to seeing a lot of home runs and pitchers not going very deep in a game, how about this guy? ERA in the low ones. That's not an easy thing to do. He can strike people out, but he can also get them out via the ground ball, the fly ball. Judging by his stats this year, he is having a ridiculously good season up to this point.
Eovaldi has logged upwards of 900 innings on the mound so far and sports an ERA right around the major league average at just over 4. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Playable for Verdugo, and there's one gone.
Batting second, the third baseman,
Josh Donaldson digging in now. And as you take a look at the splits here, he's actually better against right-handed pitching this season. Here comes the first pitch. The 0-1 on its way.
Whoa, that's down.
Well outside with the curveball for a ball.
So you'd love for him to offer at that one, but the execution was flawless. Nice curveball that starts in the zone and breaks just out. Just a great take by the batter.
And he fouls this one off. A swing and a miss. He offered it a ball way outside the strike zone for out number 2.
Talk about blowing it by a guy. Geez, I mean, that fastball was way behind him when the swing came through the zone. I have to think he was looking for something off speed, and he just couldn't pull the trigger on that fastball.
Here's Nelson Cruz now. As the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. And he's got that batting lineup near the 300 mark entering play. Fouled off.
It's going to be back to some serious tee work if he can't put that pitch in play right in his wheelhouse.
Just got the corner that time with a fastball, strike 2. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. Here's the pitch. Hit sharply on the ground, and that'll just sneak past his outstretched arm, a base hit.
A little two-out lightning right there, Dan, in the first inning. Let's see if the cleanup hitter's got anything in store.
Boy, it would look like such an easy and a promising easy inning for the pitcher. Now he has to deal with the Thunder, the cleanup hitter coming up.
Stepping up to the plate, Jorge Polanco. And there's a look at his home and road splits so far this year. First pitch on its way. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike.
Hey, I know the tying runs at first right here, but if the pitcher on the mound executes, keeps the ball in play, I think good things are going to happen.
Behind 0-2 now.
Yeah, you could tell he was ready for another fastball, but the pitcher went to breaking ball, and the hitter just fouls that one off.
Set to deliver on 0-2. Here it comes. This is on the ground over to first, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. One left for Minnesota. They trail this one 1-0. Second inning set to go, and that brings up the third baseman, Rafael Devers. Here's the first pitch to him.
Ball. Count 1-0.
The 1-0 home. Line to the right side. Puig is there to put it away for out number 1.
Batting fifth, the second baseman.
So here's Michael Chavis now. It's been a really slow start to the season for him, as you can see by the April numbers on your screen. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And he lays off there, 1-0. Here's a fastball that's wrapped out to left center, and this is going to get down for a base hit. He's through first and hustling for second. And he'll pull into second with 1 away.
You'd think they'd stop pitching to this guy by now. He's been torching them all weekend, and he stays hot here with another extra base hit. They'll be happy when this series is over, so they don't have to deal with this dude anymore.
In is the catcher, Jonathan Lucroy. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low. It's ball 1. And this is pop foul, but perhaps playable behind first. And no one will track it down. Chavis, the runner at second with 1 away. Two balls and a strike.
I'd be real surprised if he goes back out away there on the mound. This is a count for a fastball challenge, and we'll see if he's ready for it in the box.
Hit weakly back to the mound. And that's the second out.
Batting eighth, the center fielder, number 5.
So a man at third here with 2 gone, and that'll bring up a man who's a human highlight reel defensively, Kevin Pillar. Here comes the first pitch. And he takes a cold strike, 0-1. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike.
He's not having his best outing in this one, and I think that curveball is part of the reason why. He couldn't get on top of that one, and that's not the first time that's happened.
Up in the zone for him, and he takes a cold strike 2. Red Sox on top in the early going, 1-0 as we play the second. Well, the shortstop's got him played perfectly as he takes this in for the 3rd out. Red Sox leave 1. And after an inning and a half, it's 1-0. Digging in, Mitch Garver. Day off for him yesterday, but back out there for this one.
The catcher, Mitch Garver.
Now here it comes. Pulled a strike on the outer half, 0-1. Hops this one up. There to make the play is Chavis, and there's 1 gone.
Batting fifth, the right fielder.
So 1 away here with the bases empty. And up next, the right-handed bat of Yasiel Puig. First pitch is a cutter looked at, 0-1. Eovaldi is an absolute flamethrower, of course. You don't have to watch him long before that radar gun really pops and catches your eye.
This is what we're looking for in today's game. We're looking for velocity, and this guy is V-E-L-O. Velo lights up a radar gun, and he can hit triple digits, and that's one of the reasons why everybody likes to watch this guy throw.
That's inside and low. It's a ball and 2 strikes.
He didn't look overly fooled right there, because a lot of pitchers will go to the breaking stuff 0-2, but he certainly looked ready for a breaker on that pitch.
That misses, and we're even at 2-2. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And they're working the outer half here, but that one's wide for ball 3.
Not what you want to do on the mound, go from 0-2 to 3-2, but credit the man in the box for being patient, even with 2 strikes.
Swung on and hit deep to left center. This one has a chance. And, oh, he missed a home run by a matter of feet. It's off the wall. And he's in there easily at second with a 1-out double.
Any hitter will tell you that a shot like that just feels different. It sounds different off the bat. See his arms get extended, right arm tucked up against his body, barrel the bat all over the ball, and he smokes it right off the wall at left center. A little more hang time, and that one probably gets out of here.
He's set. Here it comes. First pitch is a curveball that's inside. 1-0. Runner at second here with 1 man out. A ball and a strike.
1 ball, 1 strike.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Pillar's there. 2 down.
Batting in, the second baseman, Marwin Gonzalez.
So stepping in, Marwin Gonzalez, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. He pulls this one into right. That's in there. Base hit. And this will get all the way to the wall now. Throw into second.
You know, D-Row, there are certain hitters that just love to come up in clutch 2-out RBI situations, and this guy certainly is one of those guys.
Yeah, they're able to slow the moment down. It's not for everybody. This guy has ice water in his veins, consistently coming through in big spots. Nice job right there to tie this one up.
In now, Aire Adrianza. And it's grounded just foul down the line. Trying to keep things going now with a runner at first following the RBI single. The 0-1 on its way. And this one's in the dirt, but it won't skip away far enough for the runner to advance. Now before the next pitch, time is called at home plate as he'll step out. The 1-1.
That's the ball.
Three and one now.
34 pitches for him through an inning and 2/3 right now. That's not terrible, but it's a lot higher than he'd like.
The 3-1. Popped up. Bogarts waits on it. And that retires the side. So a run on 2 hits, no errors, and a man left. We'll go now to the top of the 3rd. All tied at 1-1. Now at the plate, Bobby Dahlbeck, and he'll start out their half of the 3rd. Top of the order to follow.
Bobby Dahlbeck.
First pitch on its way.
1-0.
The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Cave is there, and he makes the catch for the out. So with one away now, time for a check of the standings as you find out where the Twins find themselves in the AL Central picture. So the bases are empty with one man gone. And up next, the exciting left-handed bat of Andrew Benintendi. In there for strike one, 0-1.
You have to understand, as the hitter right here, pitcher on the mound wants a quick inning. Anything over the heart of the plate, probably got to pull the trigger on.
Hit hard on the ground to second. Gonzalez is there, and quickly there are two away.
The right fielder, number 99.
So bases are empty here with two gone, and that brings up the outfielder Alex Verdugo. A bouncer up the middle, and that'll get by into center field for a base hit.
Dan, I'll tell you, it doesn't matter what it looks like right there. That lawn dart felt so good.
Oh, Devo, this guy's been due. He really needed that one.
Here's J.D. Martinez. He gets a shot to hit here in the inning following the two-out single.
Yeah, and that hit might not amount to much, but anytime you could extend an inning and give a guy with plenty of pop a chance to swing it, the outlook of an inning changes dramatically.
That's through for a base hit, his second of the ball game.
You know, your offense just throws a number up on the board for you. The last thing you want to do is go out there and not throw a donut up for the boys. He was able to get those first two outs so quick, but now with a hit and a single, he finds himself in a little bit of trouble.
And that brings in Xander Bogaerts as he takes a cold strike at the knees. It's 0-1. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. And he misses with it, 1-1. This is foul right side.
Looked like he was cheating a heater right there. A little bit too far out in front. Got to find a way to keep his hands back.
Ready with the 1-2. Left side. Donaldson's up with it. And the two-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. So it's no runs on 2 hits, no errors, and 2 men left stranded. We'll move on to the bottom of inning number 3. All tied at 1-1.
We're just about set to go here as the Twins come to bat in the 3rd inning, and this is an offense that's really been productive this year. Coming into the day, they are up near the top of the league in home run production, so it's certainly safe to say they're a fun bunch to watch swing the bats. When asked about their success with the long ball, one player told me, yeah, home runs are fun and they can change a whole game. So when we get a pitch we can do damage on, you better believe we're looking to launch. Matt, back to you.
All right, thanks, Heidi. Max Kepler will stand in for a second time here as he swings and misses there. It's 0-1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. In there, and he's ahead 0-2 now. This one's outside. Quite a bit off the plate that time. Swing and a miss at 1 in the dirt. Lucroy has it. And the throw is in time. Kepler is retired, and there's 1 away. Now at the plate, Josh Donaldson. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Swing and a miss as he was way in front of that one. 1 out, nobody on. A bouncer to the left side. Throw gets him, 2 down.
Now batting, the designated hitter.
Now in the box, Nelson Cruz. A base hit in his first trip. A ball and no strikes.
Wouldn't mind a pitcher expanding the zone a little bit more and using his aggressiveness against them.
Counts even at 1-1 to Nelson Cruz. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Up high, 2-1 now. Could have been 3-1. Instead, it's 2-2. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. Down go the Twins in order. We played 3 full. We're tied at 1.
The third baseman, Raphael.
Grounded to first. And he'll step on first himself for the out.
Next for the Red Sox.
So digging in now, Michael Chavis. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
Well, he got a good pitch to hit last time up. Looked for it up in the zone and didn't miss it. Those are the pitches you only get. Maybe once an AB, maybe once a game, maybe once a week. So he certainly capitalized on it last time.
1-1.
That hook stayed up in the zone. You can see he struggled with that curveball early. He's trying to find that release point with his off-speed pitches. Love to see if he can find the feel for that thing moving forward.
A ball and 2 strikes now. High pop-up. Garver has a play. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now.
That's exactly what they wanted out of that pitch up in the zone. They took him up the ladder, and he couldn't get up to it. So that was an easy pop-out. Well-executed pitch there.
Striding in for Boston, Jonathan Lucroy. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. First pitch on its way. Now a slider, and he gets ahead of him here. Oh and 1. 1 run, 4 hits, and no errors for the Red Sox to this point. Fastball well outside. And Lucroy behind a ball and 2 strikes.
Count 1 and 2. Nope.
Now a fastball awfully close, but he doesn't get the call. It's 2-2 now. Line toward the alley in left center. Kepler is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. Down in order go the Red Sox. On to the bottom of the 4th, tied 1-1. Welcome back to Target Field as we send it to Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Twins to discuss his thoughts on Minnesota's lineup so far. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. Yes, they've only scored 1 run, but he said they've done a great job of forcing the pitch count up, and he thinks that's going to lead to more offense for them as this game goes on.
Thank you, Heidi. Legs churning. He's headed for second, and that is off the wall. And he is into second base with a leadoff double.
One pitch, one swing of the bat, and they've got a man in scoring position just like that. On the mound, he's probably happy it stayed in the yard. He jumped all over the first thing he saw and almost got to round the bases.
Stepping in now, Mitch Garver. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. Hits are now even at 4 apiece. Good pitch there down below the zone. Got him to go after it. Two and one.
I don't blame him for not coming over the heart of the plate. He circled this guy on the lineup card when he got to the yard today. He's been swinging one of the hotter bats in the game.
He's fallen behind now, 3 and 1.
Not a good spot to be in right now. Pitcher's falling behind in the count with a guy up that hits really well with runners in scoring position.
Hitters count all the way. Here it comes. And he misses there for ball 4. So runners are at first and second now with nobody out.
The right fielder, number 66, Yasiel.
Into the box, Yasiel Puig. He scored a run after stroking a double in his first at-bat.
And he's got to build off that last AB. He battled. Usually when you battle, you get in that swing mode. A lot of pitches, you'll swing at the rosin bag. I love the fact that he was able to work a double in last at bat. Let's see if we get more of the same right here.
The 1-0.
Hey, he's got great feel for that pitch right there. He can throw it anytime he wants for a strike.
Tough to do much with that one. A swing and a miss.
Beautifully thrown splitter right there. High 80s. Down in the zone. Looks like a fastball coming, and then boom, the bottom falls out of it. Terrific pitch.
Here's the 1-2 delivery.
I got to count 2 and 2.
Pretty good pitch right there. Fastball in off the plate. One of the things you want to do as a pitcher, try to stand those hitters up.
He's set. Here's the 2-2. Grounded to third. This could be 2. Devers has it. To second for 1. On to first to complete the double play.
Now batting.
Oh, that's a rally killer right there. They were in great shape with 2 on and nobody out. But the double play is the last thing you want in that situation. Just a runner at third now, but there's 2 outs.
Now batting, Jake Cave. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And that misses for ball 1.
Great job by everyone involved right there. Executed a great pitch. Got the double play. But don't kid yourself. There's still a guy standing on third base. He still needs 1 more out.
2-0 to the Twins left fielder.
Now 2-0 with a great hitter up, a runner on third and 2 outs. This is not the spot where you want to be challenging a hitter like this. This is where you have to pitch very careful.
The 2-0. And he finds the black here with a curveball. 2-1. 1 run, 4 hits, and no errors in the ball game for Minnesota. The count now at 2-2. Here's the 2-2. Full count, 3-2. Marwin Gonzalez would be next if they can keep this inning alive. Just staying alive, putting together a really good at-bat here. Making him sweat out there. The 7th pitch coming up. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. Twins wind up stranding 1. 5th inning coming up, tied at 1. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th.
Thanks, Matt. During the commercial break, I talked about the Red Sox offense with the Boston manager. And he said they just aren't putting enough competitive at-bats together right now. One example he brought is the number of at-bats that have gotten to a full count today. That number being 0. He said that stat alone shows that they're making it way too easy on the opposing pitching to get easy outs. So he's hoping to see a little more fight out of his hitters the rest of the way.
Thank you, Heidi. This is well struck, high and deep toward the left field corner. Racing back the left fielder. Gone to lead off the inning.
Oh, and that was really close to a long out. The left fielder had a beat on it, and he gave it a great effort, but he couldn't quite bring it back. Instead, it's a trip around the bases.
At the plate, Bobby Dahlbeck.
Bobby.
As the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. So far 0 for 1 with a flyout. And it's fouled away. The 1-1 is in there for the second strike. Base is empty here with nobody out. Got him.
Anytime you get rookies just breaking into the big leagues, you have to expect a certain amount of this. There aren't any easy at-bats at this level, and you really have to learn how to slow the game down in your head because everything feels like it's so much faster up here.
And that'll bring up the left-handed hitting Andrew Benintendi. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Lifted in the air to center. Kepler's on the move. He gets there, and that's the second out.
Up next for the Red Sox, the right fielder.
Striding into the box, Alex Verdugo. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. Here comes the first pitch. The windup and the 0-1. Maybe trying to back him up a bit there with the fastball. Out in front as this is pulled foul into the seats. 2 out, nobody on. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. The Red Sox do pick up a run on the solo shot. On to the bottom of the 5th. It's a 2-1 Boston advantage. Here's Marwin Gonzalez now, looking to follow up the RBI single from his first at-bat.
Yeah, guys, everyone knows he's been slumping. Dan, you can certainly attest to this, only amassing a solid 1 hit in your entire career. But pressure's off now. Maybe he gets hot.
Well behind that fastball. It's a swinging strike. And now Boston's bullpen springs into action. A left-hander and a right-hander begin to throw. And on 0-2, he misses with a fastball.
Stone cold take right there. That fastball very well could have sent him packing back to the bench.
The 1-2.
Regardless of the result right here, to be down 0-2 and work it back to an even count, gotta feel like it's a win for the offense.
Big swing, but a little dribbler here to the right side of the mound. And that's the first out.
Now back, first baseman.
Standing in, Ehire Adrianza. He popped out in his first trip.
Yeah, I don't mind him trying to drive the ball in the air, but he can't collapse the backside, and that's exactly what he did in his last at-bat. Look for him to stay a little taller and keep that upper half a little bit more over him.
Verdugo is back in plenty of time to put this away, however, and there are 2 gone. So this has been another fine outing for him this afternoon as we check out the league leaders in ERA. And as you can see there, in still just the first month of the season, but he leads the AL in that department at this juncture. Out in front of it, strike one. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Fouled away. Fifth inning, 2-1 our score. Another one sent foul.
He was looking for a swing and a miss breaker right there, but left that one in the zone that got fouled off.
The next 0-2 misses, and that'll move it to 1-2 now. And now Kepler belts one, carrying well out to right field. And that one is gone on a 2-strike count with 2 away in the inning. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. 4th home run for him on the season as the Twins have rallied to tie it at 2.
As we take a look at it on replay, you can see this thing was gone from the second it left his bat. Whiplash challenged him with a fastball and lost.
Here's the third baseman, Josh Donaldson, as he'll take a look at ball one. No hits to this point. Donaldson awaiting the 1-0. There's a cut fastball that time that runs in a bit too tight, and it's 2-0 now.
Looks like that bomb earlier in the inning kind of put this pitcher on the defensive, not being very aggressive right now.
Hot shot down the line. Now the 2-1 pitch is offered at and missed. He chased it for strike 2. And prior to the 2-2, he'll step out of the box and ask for time. Hits are even right now at 5 aside. And he fouls this one off. Here's another 2-2.
What we're seeing here is a really smart at bat. They got to be thinking the man on the mound is getting a little short on gas, so when you go up there and make him throw a bunch of pitches, you're more likely to get a good pitch to hit, or at least force him out of the game.
A payoff pitch one more time. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Waiting on it is Benintendi, and that's the 3rd out. But the Twins do come back to level things out thanks to this solo home run. 5 innings complete, and we're deadlocked now at 2 apiece. In now, J.D. Martinez. He steps in off a base hit in his last at-bat. Here's the first pitch to him. High in the air down the right field line. But this will wind up being a foul ball. The windup and the 0-1. Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone. Here's a breaking ball, but it doesn't quite find the strike zone.
Well, that's a nasty breaking ball right there. Backdoor slider, just missed the corner. As they say, that's a Hall of Fame pitch.
Bounce towards the mound. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th.
Now batting,
So here's the Boston cleanup hitter, Xander Bogaerts. It's been an 0-for-2 effort for him to this point.
Nope.
Up and in for ball one.
Count 1-0.
Two balls and no strikes for Bogaerts. Bases are empty, one man out. And he gets the slider over here. It's 2-1 now.
The problem for the batter now is he's gotten so inside conscious after those first two pitches. Anything on the outer half of the plate's going to look a foot outside.
3-1 to him now. Hitters count all the way. Here it comes. Called strike two, and now it's full 3-2.
3-2 counts are usually a time to challenge the hitter, but I think he'll be careful here. Shoot for the corner, and if you miss and you walk him, so what? That's better than him.
Here's Bogaerts in the air out to deep left field. And a scaling attempt to the wall, but it'll be in vain because this ball is gone. It's a solo shot for Xander Bogaerts. 8th home run on the season for him as the Red Sox have taken a 3-2 lead.
Now batting, third baseman, Rafael Devers.
Rafael Devers the next to bat. And he puts it on the ground to second. And that gets through for a one-out base hit.
Nice execution right there, Dan. Kept his front shoulder in, kept his hands inside the baseball, and ripped the base hit up the middle.
And if you're a pitcher right there, you can't get discouraged. Sometimes even when you make a good pitch, the ball's going to find a hole somewhere. That one right up the middle.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Grounded back up the middle. To second for one. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. Red Sox get a run on the solo shot by the X-Man, Xander Bogaerts. On to the bottom of the 6th, and Boston's taken a 3-2 lead. Marcus Walden will come on in relief now as he'll make his 10th appearance of the season.
Number 64.
Stepping up now, Nelson Cruz. A hit in 2 tries so far. Lays off 1-0. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. 2-1. And now the Red Sox will get a left-hander up and throwing in the bullpen. Hard hit toward the hole. And there's one away.
Now batting, shortstop, Jorge.
Next will be the cleanup hitter, Jorge Polanco. It was a 2-bagger for him in his last at-bat. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And that swung on and missed for strike one. And 1-1 as this one's in on the hands.
That's a great take right there. Great pitch recognition to let that one go. Opposite-handed, that's coming across the plate. You might think you got a shot to stay inside that one.
Fouled off. The 1-2. And this runs inside, and that looked like it got him pretty good.
Yeah, I can hear the crowd murmuring now, wondering if he hit him on purpose. But hey, us pitchers need to be able to throw inside, especially when facing hitters as dangerous as he is. Pretty sure this one just got away from him, and hey, that's part of the game.
First offering on its way. Mitch Garver is at the plate as he watches ball one. Now the 1-0. Pulls this one in the air out to left. Waiting on it is Benintendi. 2 gone.
Up next for Minnesota, the right fielder, Yasiel Puig.
Ready for another shot now. Yasiel Puig. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. Here comes the first pitch.
Ball in.
The 1-0 is looked at for the first strike.
But down 1-1.
And there's ball 2 now.
Big sweeping breaking ball right there. Good pitch. But if he wants to get him to swing at it, he'll have to bring it in a little bit closer to the strike zone.
The 2-1. Slider swung on and grounded toward short. Throw on to second for the force, and the side is retired. One left for Minnesota. They're down 3-2. Digging in to try it again. Jonathan Lucroy. 0-for-2 for him to this point.
Jonathan Lucroy.
First delivery to him on the way. And looks like he got the call there on the pitch inside. It's 0-1. And it's fouled away. Oh, and he dusted him off the plate that time. Some mind games being played now. It's 1-2. Soft liner to the left side. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. So it's a leadoff base hit to start the Red Sox half of the inning.
Hey, sometimes that's how a rally gets started right there. I know it's a soft liner, but leadoff man on usually poses problems.
Rick Martin takes the ball here as he'll enter with a runner at first and nobody out.
Number 59, Rick Martin.
Into the box now, Kevin Pillar. Fouled away. Oh, 1. Here's the pitch. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Now a throw over to first, and he's back in standing. The next 0-2 pitch to him misses outside.
Not sure if that was a great take or if he got locked up on a two-seamer running away, but either way, it worked out well for him. That's a well-thrown pitch, though.
And here's a slider. Strike 3 called, and that'll be the first out of the inning.
Now batting, the first baseman.
Next up for the Red Sox, Bobby Dahlbeck. 0-for-2 from him so far in this one. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Takes this the other way to right, but he'll barely have to move out there in right as he hauls this one in for the second out.
Now batting, left fielder, Andrew
So it's a runner at first with 2 men out, and with it brings the left-handed swinging Andrew Benintendi. And they start him out with a slider. Good spot, but he doesn't get the call. 1-0. And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike.
Well executed fastball right at the knees. Going to be a long day for this offense if he stays in that spot.
The 1-1 home. Popped up. And Donaldson will put this away, and that retires the side. 1 left for the Red Sox. They're up 3-2. Josh Taylor gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th.
Number 72, Josh.
Bottom of the inning now, and in to hit next will be Jake Cave.
This thing's far from over, even though we're moving into the back end of this game. Only down by 1. All they need to do is get this leadoff guy, and they're an extra base hit away from tying this thing up.
Comes set, and the 0-1. And here's a curveball in the dirt that time for a ball. 1-1. Swinging a ball hit on the ground. Throw in time as he's called out on a bang-bang play at first.
Now batting, the second baseman.
Now to the plate, Marwin Gonzalez. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. First pitch of the at-bat. Popped him up. And this is taken in for the second out.
Now batting, first baseman.
Ready once again, Ehire Adrianza. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ball game. First offering on its way. And he waves at a curveball there. No balls and a strike. The 0-1 pitch. His eyes lit up on that one above the zone, but he comes up empty. I think it's safe to say he wasn't ready for the fastball.
Wow, was he behind that fastball. Great job on the mound using the curveball to set up the heater.
And they could go either way now, I suppose. And a breaking ball swung on and missed, and the side is retired. Twins are set down 1-2-3. Still a 3-2 ball game. And the next up will be Alex Verdugo. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far.
99, Alex Verdugo.
He's ready. Here's the first offering.
Outside, that's the ball.
The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Swing and a liner. But this is yanked down out there at shortstop for the first out.
Now batting, designated hitter, J.D. Martinez.
J.D. Martinez will stand in again, but first we'll flash you back to the very first inning of the ballgame. And here you go, a solo home run that had him off and running early on. 0-1 the count. Here's the pitch. And he takes strike 2. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are.
Donaldson with a sliding stop. How about that?
The batter, number 2, shortstop, Xander Bogart.
Xander Bogaerts will stand in yet again as we flash you back to the middle innings. This was a turning point here. A solo home run that was really one of the key at-bats of the ball game to this point. First delivery to him on the way. No balls and a strike to count. The windup and the 0-1. Lays off the slider, and it's 1-1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. The 2-1 home. High pop-up. Donaldson is there, and the side is retired. So no runs, no hits, no errors, and no one left. Not too many more shots left. Home half of the 8th coming up. The Red Sox are out in front, 3-2. Brandon Workman is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Number 44.
Max Kepler the next to grab a bat. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point.
We all know this guy's a real good fastball hitter. We saw how far he could hit one. He got a fastball that he liked, and he turned that thing around, and it got out of here in a hurry.
And now a curveball that bounces up to the plate. It's 1-1. Now the pitch. 1-2. Workman playing here in his age 31 season. He was taken in the 2nd round back in the 2010 first-year player draft.
Yeah, Matty, they certainly got it right when they drafted this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar. Everybody knows this guy's name, and kids are buying his jerseys.
And he fouls this one off. Again, a 1-2.
Man, this guy's a grinder. Fouls off good pitches and doesn't seem to swing at the ones just off the corner. This guy's a pitcher's nightmare.
Set to deal on 2-2. Now a check swing, but he does manage to hold up in time. Ball 3. Swung on in the dirt for the 3rd strike. And he makes the throw to first. Kepler is retired, and there's one away.
The third baseman.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Josh Donaldson. Third baseman hugging the line here. Now the first pitch. This one, everything we could have hoped for. 3-2 in inning number 8. A 1-1 count now to Donaldson. And a knuckle curve missed that time. 2-1. Fouled off. And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first 2 men he faces out of the bullpen.
No problems for him on the mound since he's come out of the pen to start this inning. That's back-to-back Ks, and he's making it look pretty easy. This has the makings of a good outing so far.
And that'll bring up the big stick of Nelson Cruz. As he takes a called strike on the black, it's 0-1. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. Oh, and this at-bat is quickly moving from bad to worse. It's 0-2 now. And he'll step out and ask for time. Maybe trying to get this pitcher out of the rhythm he's in right now. 2 out, nobody on. Lays off that time, and it's 1-2.
Yeah, and if you get a guy flailing at a pitch like that, heck, you're going to go out there and throw that same pitch till he proves he can lay off of it.
And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2. And it's fouled away. Back up the middle. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. Sergio Romo enters from the pen to start the 9th inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the 9th. Here now is Rafael Devers. He'll lead things off here in this one-run contest. First pitch on its way. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. Around first, digging for two. And the Red Sox have something going. It's a leadoff double.
You always want to start an inning off with a bang, and I'd say this qualifies. He gets a fastball and doesn't try to do too much with it. Goes with it to the opposite field towards the gap and picks up the leadoff double.
Michael Chavis is next as he finds himself behind 0-1. And it's quickly 0-2.
You can definitely tell with that foul off right there that he's picking up spin on this pitcher's off-speed stuff. Maybe expect a fastball on this next one.
Way outside. 1-2. Back up the middle. Gonzalez to his left. He's there. And that's out number one.
Now batting, the catcher, Jonathan.
So a big spot here, and stepping in, Jonathan Lucroy. Although there are a couple of bases open, and we'll see if they think about working around him. First pitch coming. Here it is.
Hey, I don't have a problem with him taking a pitch right there. It's a good opportunity to see what he's got. Also a good opportunity to see if he's going to be pounding the strike zone.
Hit on the ground out to short. Thought about coming home, but he'll go to first instead. Throw gets him 2 down.
Now batting, the center fielder, Kevin Pillar.
Standing in, Kevin Pillar. Head-to-head numbers against Sergio Romo. Just a couple of matchups, no hits in 2 at-bats. There's a strike at the knees, 0-1. One-run game here in the top of the 9th. Fouled away. Looking to keep this a one-run game. The pitch in the dirt and blocked behind the plate, and he'll rein it in as the count moves to 1-2. 1-2. Here it is. Is put in play to the right side of the infield. Fielded cleanly. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Red Sox lead 1, and it remains a 3-2 ball game. Ryan Brazier is the man called on to close this one and earn a save in the ninth. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Jorge Polanco. He was drilled by a pitch his last time up.
Yeah, Matty, you're not lying. Last time up, squared right in the back. Hopefully it doesn't stiffen up. I want to see if he can get through something right here.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. 4-1. Hit down the line at first, but a foul ball. 1-1. Now here's the pitch. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. The 1-2 is laid off for ball 2. And he fouls this one off. Another 2-2 offering. And another foul ball. Another try at 2-2. Tried to fool him with the changeup, but he won't offer at it. 3-2.
Every base runner in a close game like this really matters, so you can't afford to be giving out free passes this late.
And that's through into center field, so the tying runs aboard to kick off the inning.
The leadoff hitter finds his way on base. Should be interesting to see the cat and mouse with the manager. Does he use the bunt right here? Do we put a little hit and run on? Do we go old school, new school, and just let him swing away? Should be interesting.
From the stretch, Mitch Garver stands in as he looks at ball 1 here. The 1-0. A little too much bite on the breaking ball that time as it's well off the outside. Smoked on the ground left side. And that's through for a hit.
He was able to spit on that first slider right there, guys, but he didn't let the second one go. Able to execute and drive the baseball.
And now is Yasiel Puig. A winning run at first with nobody out. Eddie Rosario will come on now and pinch run here.
Pinch running at first base. Number 20, Eddie Rosario.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Starts things here with a changeup for a called strike. In his career, Puig comes into action carrying a slugging line above 470. Obviously a potent hitter looking to do some damage right here. A 1-1 count to Puig. Now the 1-1 pitch. It is a fastball in off the plate for a ball.
Hey, this isn't going to be an easy save. These guys are making it work for this one.
Tying and winning runs are on here with nobody out. Line to the right side. Well, this is speared by the first baseman.
Now batting, the left fielder, Jake Cave.
Settling in now, Jake Cave. It's been a rough go of things at the plate for him so far, but his guys are looking for him to change that right here.
Yeah, nothing better than coming through for the boys in a tight game, Matt, especially when you're kind of due to do something productive.
No balls and one strike. Now a pickoff play at second and a dive, but he's back in there. Breaking ball below the zone. That's ball one. Tying and winning runs on base here with one big out. And he pumps the fastball by him here. 1-2 now.
Ooh-wee. That was some smoke right there. High fire right on by.
Ready now. Two-strike pitch on its way. And here's a swing and a miss. And that, folks, is a big out number 2. Stepping in, Marwin Gonzalez. He's the last chance with the tying and winning runs on base and 2 men gone here in the 9th. Luis Arias will be called upon here to hit with the game on the line.
Number 2, Luis Arias.
Now a swing and a ground ball. This should do it. Scooped up, and they will get the force. And a tough way to end it here as this ball game is over.
Well, they sure made it interesting in the 9th, but they leave the tying run stranded at second and the winning run helplessly at first. Could have gone either way, but we were treated to a great battle.
A 1-run game this afternoon, 3-2 the final finish. Boston rode an important 6th inning to victory in this one. Nate Eovaldi earns his 5th winner of the year. Ryan Brazier wraps it up for the save, his 5th of the year. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
The final line score for this afternoon's ball game. For the victorious Boston Red Sox, 3 runs on 9 hits, no errors. They left 6 men on base. For the Twins.
TGIF, and welcome to Inside the Show. Looking first at the American League East, the Kansas City Royals launched 3 home runs as they beat the O's in Baltimore 10-6.